are you experiencing gut pain after eating? If that is the case, all right, first and foremost, obviously, you're going to want to speak to your doctor first to seek advice from your doctor. Yeah, one of the things I can say that may be triggering this gut pain after eating, certain foods obviously triggering, yeah, and maybe even getting access to your immune system. All right. Now, if that is the case, yeah, what may be happening is that over a period of time, yeah, maybe due to like you've got poor lifestyle habits, so meaning you haven't been sleeping a lot, you've got a high amount of chronic stress in your life, so that's been stress that's been going on for a long period of time. All right, you may be basically drinking too much alcohol. Right, from a food point of view, you may be eating a minimal, if not like very little amount of nutrient dense food, whole foods, and you may be opting for more fried foods, processed foods, ultra processed foods. All right, so obviously that's going to impact your health over a period of time. But specifically, what that does, yeah, it actually affects the gut lining, and your gut lining is what we call like your intestinal barrier. All right, and that gut lining, yeah, has cells, right? And like imagine these are the cells of your gut lining that are closely, and they should be closely tied together. Okay, now what can happen? That, all right, in itself can create a lot of obviously a big toxic burden, and that can irritate the gut lining, all right? And in irritating the gut lining and creating a toxic burden, yeah, that can make the gaps between your gut lining, between the cells of your gut lining open when they normally should be tight and closed. Now, when they do start opening up, yeah, all right, because obviously what that lifestyle, what these foods will do as well, they'll also cause like they'll put a big stress on your system, yeah, and then cortisol will be activated. So when that happens, this happens, right? The cells, right, of your gut lining widen. Now, when they widen, what happens then? Large food particles, yeah, may potentially be getting access, yeah, where they wouldn't be before. And then what happens, because 70 to 80% of your immune system is sitting behind that intestinal wall, yeah, they don't recognize those large food particles, and they essentially like, right, who are you? And they actually, then what happens, your immune system goes to work and creates inflammation to attack that large food particles, those large food particles. So that may be the reason why when you're eating, yeah, that you may be getting this like, gut pain. It's because your immune system is being activated and creating inflammation and pain as a result, yeah, of those large food particles being able to get access and go through your gut lining, your intestinal barrier. If that is the case, and that is you can go to a link in my bio and you can download that checklist, and that's a checklist of like your typical foods, typical culprits that may be contributing and triggering to that gut pain.